Today I want you to think about what makes you happy. Right? Like what do you look at and go, man, I want this to be what my life is all about? Because here's what's going to happen is everything you do, right? Everything you say, your goals, your hopes, and your dreams are going to kind of emanate from that. They're going to flow from that. They're going to be trying to make that happen. And what God is saying, and the fighting words that we desperately need, because the world is saying that your life goal should be more money, it should be more power, it should be more status, right? You should be the most popular on social media and with your friends at school and all of that, man, and you're just fighting that battle. But God's got a fighting word for you today. So much to think about. And this is Psalm 119, verse 14. He says, "In the way of your testimonies I delight, as much as in all riches." So in other words, David's saying, look, I'm in love with God's way of living, right? His way of truth that loves others, that forgives as we have been forgiven. This way that is just so sacrificial and so freeing. He says, I am as into that as I would be into having all the money in the world. Now, I gotta admit, like, I read that and I'm like, oh man, how lame is my love for God, is my love for His Word. I mean, shouldn't we be trying to find so many hours of the day to get into it, to read His Word, to hear about Him? But far too often it gets relegated to a little bit of quiet time in the morning, maybe a little bit of quiet time at night. And He's saying, look, immerse yourself. Because you know that the things that you desperately love and that just are such a part of your life, like you long to fill your day, you find ways to fit those things in, to make sure that you don't miss them, that they're a part of every moment, part of your rhythm. And so let's go with what David says, that his ways would just be this thing that brings a smile to our face, that when we read where he says, that He's the only way, right? He's the way, the truth, and the life. When we read about heaven and we read about all these things, that's for us, right? That's for us, for you, for me, to fill us up, man, to give us what we need all the time. That's the true treasure, man. That's the true thing to base your life on. His love, His forgiveness, His grace. Hope you have a great rest of your day. If you love this, if this helps you, share it, hit that subscribe button, and we'll talk to you next time.